Just like they wouldn't print serrated arrows as a common.
Yeah, that's fair. Maybe. Yeah.
I think they just wouldn't print a card like instant speed weapon rack anymore. They just don't print cards that make it so it's hard, like so people never want to put their creatures in combat. And give this one up. Actually, just dead on board if he attacks with all those creatures anyway.
Alright, let's try to not miss land drops. Let's do something with that end of game lag. It needs to be that bad.
A weapon rack you can board in to answer his weapon rack.
Yeah, I'm sure weapon rack's gonna be good against all my bounce spells. Are you cursed, Andrew?
I thought you said you were the one who was cursed.
Did you bring a curse to the table?
What? I'm concerned that you're draining all of my luck to achieve even this minimal amount of luck that you've had. I like it. I like playing Castle Lockthorn turn 1.
What'd you say?
I like playing the Castle Lockthorn turn 1 to kind of imply that you don't have a swamp.
Oh.
It probably won't affect your opponent's plays, though. I see why you picked the golden egg so highly. It's the only way you can possibly cast Opt in your deck.
Before turn 7.
You just wanted to upkeep Opt? What the hell?
Yeah, just make sure, like, if he has Dispute, wow. I'm actually gonna hit 4th man on curve. I might have a shot. Kinda just want to play Tome Raider. I'm a bit worried about a counterspell, even though they didn't play many counterspells in the first 2 games. I'm just such gas.
I mean, you just got your Serpent milled.
Oh.
Just talking about how great you are. You just killed your Serpent. That, or you could just bring it back next turn.
Free flyer. I had a bunch of tricks though. I guess at least I'll know they have a trick if they attack into it.
How would you know that?
Should I do Reaper and So Tiny, or should I do Griffin?
How does the Lockmere Serpent work? Oh, it's their graveyard, not your graveyard? Oh, okay.
What do you think, Andrew?
I would play Steelgaze Griffin.
Really?
And I would just not block. I would just hope they wouldn't
attack
me.
If they attack, I'm not blocking. I wonder if my opponent is superstitious and they think that by calling themselves Screw You, their opponent is actually going to get more unlucky than average. Ferocity of the Wilds post-combat. Classic Humans Ferocity of the Wilds deck. You want to play Reaper now.
Okay. Are you going to So Tiny the Paladin too?
I think so. I mean, I could wait, maybe?
Why? What?
On a counter is So Tiny, that's probably fine. Pretty good shape this game.
You're saying that because your opponent casts the turtle. Oh, sick! You can trigger your Griffin with the Castle Lockthwain. Would have just done that every turn until somebody won.
I mean, you would have done that 2 turns in a row until day 1. I hate too much. I like how I haven't updated my league record all day. I don't even bother anymore. Man, another Queen of Ice battle. You're as cold.
I'm glad I'm
as
watching
ice.
this just to prepare myself for the Queen of Ice battles. Left to my own devices, this would never happen because I just wouldn't have Queen of Ice on my deck.
Classic Elitist Pro. You just killed Queen of Ice? Or... Oh wow.
This is going to be. You're going to be in whether or not to bring your Serpent back because it'll stop the So Tiny from getting rid of the Paladin for good. You're really this. You put yourself in a bind. You should just do Queen of Ice this turn.
Yeah. I'm bit awkward.
It's top deck.
Could be too slow.
It's obviously going to be too slow.
What should I do here? Just kill the turtle? Or bounce the turtle, maybe? Or just kill it, right?
I think that I would just attack with the Queen of Ices and pass and just see what my opponent does.
Yeah. I can also just bounce my Griffin. It's a bit slow, though.
I think that's too slow given that you have Forever Young in your hand.
Yeah. Well, now I definitely want to use Funeral, I guess?
Yeah, I think that's fine. Or that, or you could have pumpkined your own Queen of Ice, but I think that's too slow.
Plus, the Knight is super relevant with Ferocity of the Wild and stuff, I think.
This guy's rich. You got a Fabled Passage.
Yeah, I got a failed passage yesterday. Okay, 3-color deck too, I think. Oh, no, I was 2-color. I was just monocolor. It was a very light splash. Reid just bounced Tomb Raider. Okay. And no attacks. Okay. Opponent clearly panicking. As I don't have good targets for his scavenger. It's funny he's in the same spot I was in last time.
Wait.
What?
Shouldn't you? Can't you just play Tomb Raider and bounce your Serpent back to your hand?
Am I gonna take like truckload of damage or?
Oh wait, the turtle makes it unblockable. Okay, I guess.
I think this is good, no?
Okay, I don't know what the long-term plan is, but
Top deck. They're just blocking. They're just playing. I don't know if they're panicked by time or opponent is not playing super well.
what is the turtle can't attack because of the Griffin, right?
No, it can. Oh, it's another. Yeah. I'm down. Yeah.
Getting low on time too.
Yeah. I know. That was a D-straw. Wait, is that only on my turn?
That's the sorcery.
Should I even do it? Probably.
This is a classic Magic Online problem.
Yeah, clicking the same card twice.
This has been a great battle you've had.
These games are fun. Probably not very well played by both parties, but that makes it entertaining. I'm sure these attacks are any good. You're as cold as ice. Yeah, I've not been impressed by these Improbable Alliance decks overall. I mean, it seems like...
Yeah, I think if Improbable Alliance is the best card in your blue-red deck, your deck's pretty bad. Are you going to conclude from the results of this draft that this is a good deck that you've drafted?
I don't know, I mean, we did what we could, doesn't really matter, right? Should I even sack an island here? I'm not gonna do it.
I think you should, just because you have enough mana to recast it if he has a bounce spell.
Seems like I can't lose this game, given my hand. The only way I can lose this game is if I just start, like, Munsoning, like, somehow have, like, 3 bounce spells in a row, and... No? I don't know. Feels that.
Isn't this the guy who had, like, multiple charm sleeps?
Maybe.
It's possible he could draw an answer for the Serpent.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You do have Turn into a Pumpkin, and Forever Young, so we need a lot of answers, but I think that it's just as likely as losing to, like, a string of bounce spells.
Yeah, that's fair. I should have...
You just had enough of that turtle?
Yeah, someone said I should do it for flavor. Turn a turtle into a frog. I won't really get it though, but...
Man.
Yeah, that's true. If they draw the rare that makes X fairies, I mean, we saw pretty much the entire deck. They don't have that card, but... Oh, am I gonna get my first trophy?
I almost feel priced into, like, watching us and maybe doing one last.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I wasn't saying anything because I was happy that you were hanging around, but I was like, ooh, Cuneo said he'd leave after the draft and he's still here.
I wanted to watch your deck play out a little bit, and, like, the first round was not very satisfying. Then that round, I almost fell asleep. It was very unsatisfying, but I feel like as long as it isn't as slow as that round, I'll make it.
Falling asleep is kind of gas. You're as slow as ice. Jesus, everyone's missing their flights. Mueller missed missed his flight. Shahar missed his flight. This is little luck, Shahar. So I'm gonna miss my flight. Hopefully I can get onto the next one. I'm still loose. And then the next update is they'll literally reopen the gates for me. Wow. I made my flight somehow. For reference, I left the house 45 minutes away from the airport. And my flight was boarding in 20 minutes. Wait, what? I left the house 45 minutes away from the airport and my flight was boarding. So he was like negative 25 minutes to make to his flight and he still made it?
Now, when it says the flight is boarding in 20 minutes, you usually have like a half an hour. Right?
I got so lucky the one time when, I think it was before the PT in Hawaii, one of the last ones, and I was going to Vegas for a day or two before, and I had a connection in London, and I booked through one of those like bit cheaper sites or something, which I like almost never do, and somehow my connection in London, I could basically not make it. It was like I had to go to a different airport, and there was no time. So I got to London. I didn't even try and get a cab or something. I just took the bus because I didn't want to pay like £200 for a cab and still missed the flight. And
I think you told me about this.
yeah, I got there and the flight was like, my flights are never late. And my flight was super delayed for some reason. I guess it happens in London because London airport is like a shit show. But so basically, for the first time my flight was delayed in forever was the one time I would have missed my flight, and then this time, yeah, I was so lucky. Yeah, but it was like, yeah, when you have to be careful when you don't book through like an agency, when you book through some of these like travel sites, sometimes they're like the connections are just not doable. But I think the airlines do that to just fill up their flights. It's cheaper for them to just do that and like put you on the next flight or whatever than do it the other way. Should I just, I guess I have to cast Reaper now.
Thinking maybe Queen of Ice, but
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna fall that far behind. What does that do? Oh,
4 power 2-drop.
yeah, that hits pretty hard. Yeah, that was maybe not great.
Your plan for next turn now to just play Queen of Ice and leave Runaway Together up?
Or could just tap something. I was thinking to play something bigger. I'd play tap it, play Queen of Ice.
Maybe you should tap the Acolyte now.
Yeah, alright, I'll do that, sure. Yeah, maybe I played that game kind of poorly.
Yeah, like it seemed like you were gonna, the way this game played out, you were gonna have to pick a spot where you were just gonna get blown out by a Garen Brigg Carver.
Just felt like I needed the card advantage, because their draw was pretty good, and I needed to get them low on resources.
But like you could have played Queen of Ice and then the next turn.
Yeah, that was I just didn't realize. I guess didn't really get what Sirfiren did. Oh, speeding. Yeah, I completely punted that game.
It would have been better to leave up the Runaway Together in that spot, but
Yep.
then their hand was a 5-mana creature. You would kind of get owned by having trying to leave up Runaway Together.
Yeah, it was pretty poor.
You would keep that. You might.
It was egg and stuff. Yeah, whatever. I'm not fit. I played that game awful. I mean, we're live, but not really live. Go down to what, 1? 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6.
Oh yeah, you would
go down to 1. Yeah, I should have just played the Queen. Out muscle. Loose as a goose. Oh, it's Mark's birthday today. The broom's so bad. Never seen the broom go off yet. I've had it once or twice too.
Gone off with it a couple of times, but it always happens at a point where like the 2-1s just hardly have any effect on the game.
Yeah.
I beat a person where I had 2 Revenge of Ravens in play and they made like 20 brooms and they could just never attack. So the knight kill the target of this pump with negative power. I believe they changed the rules of Magic so that never happens anymore. They've either changed the rules or they always template the cards so that it doesn't work like that anymore. But that doesn't happen anymore.
Yeah, aggressive was this draw.
Is a really poor target for Fogify.
Yeah, pretty bad. Frogify?
I think you maybe need to keep the dummy back to block Surferin. Are you going to play Frogify or the Golden Egg this turn?
Depends. I was maybe gonna Frogify, but probably should save it for something bigger.
Yeah, don't attack with the dummy then, I don't think.
This is better. This way I can play Egg and.
I think you probably should try to get through deck as fast as possible to just find the Serpent.
Yeah.
I guess you have a lot of bounce, so maybe you can beat the Yorvo
Yeah.
in the longer game.
Sucks. I'm just gonna play +2/+2.
Went better than I was expecting. I mean, I would have blocked 100%, but I wasn't expecting it to work out.
Could have. Could have played Queen of Ice first. That's probably better. I didn't need to draw the card right away. So I have a better blocker for that, and I attack for more if I get to attack.
This is okay, but I think I would have done it the other way around, but I think it's really close.
Yeah. Getting in Chumblock territory here, or
You can just kill the 1/1 this turn.
I'd rather save 7 damage. I'm gonna block. No.
You might be right. You can play that with Adamant, but it costs you 3 life.
7/7.
You mill 4 cards with that thing, is that right?
Yeah. You just play Queen of Ice and gain 3. What am I gonna bring back? Just a Tomb Raider?
No, you could hit the Moonlit Scavenger or Lochmere Serpent.
Yeah, oh, with Adamant, you mean, yeah.
Yeah, like if you're gonna cast that this turn, I think you should cast it with Adamant.
Yeah, that's fair. Alright, I agree.
I think that you should do that, and then just next turn you might just hard cast Reaper of Night.
Come on, luck.
Bad 2/2 Tomb Raider. Oh, you missed by 1. And it would have been an 8/8. That would have been so good.
Yeah, might still be pretty good though. I mean, I can Chumblock your Yorvo for a little while.
You can try to double block the Yorvo.
Oh.
It's not going to work.
7 mana. Yeah. And bounce and play Queen of Ice, I guess.
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
Do that now.
It's good to do it then because you're letting your opponent know you're going to play with no surprises, and then next turn you're going to flip the script and have a flash creature, and you're going to play it at instant speed, hopefully.
Yeah, it was really good to play it. God, I'm so freaking dumb.
It's fine. You just took 4 damage for nothing, but there was nothing you could do about it.
Hey, he'll attack with everything. Like just attack with everything. Might kill a tracker. No. Doesn't want to. Yikes.
Not that bad for you.
It's not?
Like, he's going to get a card, but you're going to get to eat
He's only getting
2 of his
one?
creatures.
Non-human?
only triggers once.
Really? Oh, wow. That card's even worse than what. I mean, it's not bad, but I thought it was a bit better than that.
No, block. I think you need to block the 4/4.
Really?
Life you at?
I think I have to block that.
The 4/4 is going to make it so much harder for. Like the 4/4 is probably going to grow to be bigger than the Yorvo, and it has reach,
Yeah,
so
but I have
you're not
bounce
even.
spell.
The bounce spells are the bounce spells are better on Yorvo than they are on the.
Yeah.
This guy grows so much more easily for him.
5, 6, 7. I sack a swamp enough turn, Ender.
I would do it if I were you.
Hopefully he just plays a land and has 2 cards in hand. Can I afford to though? I'm at free, block. Yeah, I mean, I guess I should.
But you can also gain one if you need to.
I know. Oh. Alright, I mean, I've stabilized. Need to dodge. Need to dodge spell number 11. Wow, GG. This is rough.
What do you?
What did I do?
Oh, it has high. It has high flying, right?
Oh, they're just making that attack for. I guess that's pretty decent attack. I need help.
The dummy now.
What?
It's the dummy now.
Oh.
Card might be good enough.
Yeah.
Wait, can't you? Oh, you don't want to cast the Reaper? There's better stuff. Oh, you can just chain Tome Raiders.
Yeah, I think that's better, right?
Yeah, I agree. That's better.
Right, don't need the dummy.
I would not get the dummy.
Alright, don't double 1/1 or don't a Queen of Ice first. Alright, let's see.
You want to play Tome Raider and Queen of Ice this turn?
Really? Tag them down
Doesn't
to
that-
13. What's your
They've
reasoning?
They've got the spider, right? So like not going to have an attack in the air for next turn, right? So wouldn't you rather just have the 2/3 to block this turn?
My reasoning was I can just, if they draw something really annoying, I can tap it next turn.
You also could Queen of Ice the spider next turn. Yeah, probably 2
I
Tome
guess I
Raiders
have
is better.
Reaper I want to cast next turn. How much mana do I have? 3? Lets me tap something and Reaper. I guess I'm gonna go double Tomb Raider, but
You might need to play to set up lethal over the next 3 turns. You're going to attack with Brazen Borrower this turn.
well, yeah.
And then depending on what your opponent does on their turn, you might have to attack with the Serpent.
Yeah.
You might want to.
Yeah, I might just not even cast the Reaper. Then the 5/5. Alright. Care about that really. I tab the Spidey. 6, 7, 8, 9.
You need to tap the Paladin and attack with the Serpent.
Why? I drew so tiny. Why don't I just tab the spider, tag them down to 10, and then next turn I have lethal?
Wait, is the so tiny it's -6 right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I guess I can sack a swamp first, right?
It's really hard to activate Castle Lock to win this game.
Plus this way I don't even have cheese.
We're right about this line, but I was definitely right about killing the Wildborn Preserver.
Yeah. Yeah, Shattered Greed was you on the Preserver. Grossness. Yeah, that was a running joke because earlier Andrew said I should maybe sack enough turn trying to. Was a Serpent, obviously you. There's no upside. Yeah, that's a pretty decent comeback. I mean, not like the plays were insane, but it did look really grim for a while. Serpent's just pretty gross. Alright, let's see. Tempting Witch, not really. Memory Theft. I mean, it'd be just to lower the curve to have some bombs, I guess. Let's see, do I have any card that really feel bad in this matchup? Let's hope they don't not draw us.
You're on the play or the draw of that game?
I was on the play. This is game 3. I mean, we lost game 1. I was on the play both games.
It was game 2?
Yeah. This is it. Last game of the draft.
Were you mana screwed?
No, I had a decent draw both games. Game 1 was the game where I didn't play Queen of Ice and I took a billion and then they had that much.
Oh, right.
I completely punted. Oh, man. Did they
definitely keep.
Just keep? You keep that 100%?
I think that you like.
I have the Serpent, yeah.
Having Serpent,
yeah,
and there's a good chance you get to cast it on turn 6. Is just that's about the best your deck can do.
Yeah, wow, that's huge. Gonna need that against turn 1 tracker. Gotta have the nuts. The nuts.
Can we please attempt to time the Brazen Borrower correctly?
Yeah.
The tracker has an intervening if clause, so you can.
It's not a static ability.
No.
I should bounce the dummy now.
You can, or you can literally let the trigger go on the stack if you want, but
Oh, yeah.
I don't think that there's any.
Could like let it like just bounce end of turn, right? Probably better.
Maybe.
Gotta be better. I mean, maybe he pumps too. Who knows?
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, I mean, it's got to be almost strictly better. So tiny. I'm gonna play that first. Just have it in play. Maybe I'll draw something else on the cast rather than just.
Yeah. I would definitely just use my mana.
No, but I mean, I could also just play Boar. Oh god. That's why they didn't pump. Oh, this is GG to just have it all. Oof. Yeah. Rough. Oh, I'm gonna be able to stabilize. I need to do a bounce spell like now. Do a turn into a pumpkin.
Device wouldn't be a bad draw.
Yeah. Yeah, that Queen of has been good, honestly. I think it's a bit better than a filler. I don't know.
Well, this is kind of a weird blue deck in that you aren't really controlling at all.
Yeah.
Or not very much, or you're not very successful at being controlling.
And I still have to frogify the Wildborn so it doesn't keep getting bigger. I just have to hit the tracker and hope. Now, what can I even do? Nothing.
You so tiny the tracker and jump and just hope you draw a turn into a pumpkin.
Maybe Frogify Wildborn Preserver is not that bad. Kind of have to, I think.
You turn it into a 5. Or 3/3.
Yeah, I understand.
3/3. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I guess
I mean, what else am I
Yeah,
gonna...
it doesn't have reach anymore.
Uh-huh. Big plans coming together. It's pretty brutal.
By the Hengewalker. Wow, Festive Funeral is awful.
Am I dead on board or not yet? Very dead on board. Let's see what
Maybe he'll
they
discard
had.
something that will help you.
That sucks. Still no trophy. Distributing my losses very poorly. Am I dead on board? Yeah, I am. Maybe the one attack was a 2-1. Oh man. Close.
Tough to come back from that one.
Yeah.
That window is so big. How do you make it so large?
Sure. Very gifted. Might take my quick 2-minute break.
Last time you took a break, I started playing guitar, and people in the chat were mad.
Alarm clock, my goodness, would you look at the time? Astonished face, it's real boomer hours, old man.
Hey Kang, thanks for the reset. I've been streaming all day, trying to catch up on how far behind I am in testing. Thanks, bud. King is gas, for people who don't know. He's my favorite. Sorry, other subs. Alright, synchronize the bathroom break, and then we go again. Maybe at least one more draft, maybe 2. And Andrew's gonna be walking me through this one, but yeah, 2 minutes. Alright, let's get in the queue. 0 trophies in like 8 drafts or something. What was my record? Like, that was the one format I think I played over 20 drafts before getting my first trophy.
It's not too bad.
Alright, I'm back. Up some M&Ms.
Did you know for a long time M&Ms weren't vegetarian?
Ready? Don't make those animal what for the...
I think that the red food coloring was made from insect shells.
From what?
One of the colors was, in order to get it that color, it was like ground up insect shells.
Funny.
Wow, this is. Let's draft this whole time in that view.
Is the Dance of the Mantis spoiler like broken or?
It's not unplayable, but I don't think it's like a card you want to first pick.
Like Out Muscle or Shepherd of the Flock?
I would take the Shepherd, but I don't feel strongly.
Let's see, Shepherd. I feel like green is better than white.
That's probably true, but 2 mana cards are better than 4 mana cards.
Varuso just slammed the dance.
Would?
Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't gotten to draft the Dance in the Mantis deck yet. It seems like it's a good card in a really bad archetype.
Beer says Dance has been great for him too. Is it just
Right.
a bomb? Rescue first pick? I was gonna switch. Oh well. What the?
I think out muscle probably would be going better with your deck. Token uncommon.
Yeah, apparently.
They're not. They're uncommons that it might not be crazy to pick over Feasting Troll King. Or you still want to just try to draft a dance deck?
I mean, I don't know, man.
I think if you're like trying to win at this point, you should take Feasting Troll King. If you want to experiment with drafting a Dance in the Mance deck, you should pick a, I don't know, Clockwork Servant or something.
Let's see. Feasting Troll King. I don't know, man. I'm just gonna take the Servant, I guess. No, there's not a single green card, so weird.
There's so few cards in this pack that are good at all. I thought you were going to take the turtle.
Take Vision.
Yeah.
Return up to X target artifact in our non-aura enchantment.
I think I would take Charmed Sleep.
Yeah.
You can't get it back with Dance of the Mance, but there are other cards that also want artifacts and enchantments that you'll want to go in your Dance of the Mance deck.
Oh, I mean, I guess we're in, right?
Right. I've had someone do this to me. They won that game.
I mean, I'm gonna take it, see what happens. Alright, Corridor Monitor.
I think so. It seems like you should be trying to draft like blue, and you're just going to splash white and black a little bit.
Sounds reasonable. Mono blue, splash white, splash black. I like that.
Trapped in a Tower and Charm Sleep are both pretty awkward with Doom Foretold. Actually, they're not that awkward.
You can sag them, yeah.
Yeah, they are pretty awkward.
Are they?
Yeah.
Why can't I just sack the pacifism and they have to sack something? I think it's fine.
They sack first, so like you're gonna play Doom Foretold, pass the turn, then you're gonna sack whatever has Charm Sleep or Trapped in the Tower on it.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Well, there was nothing in that pack anyways, but yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
Should have taken.
I guess you could just get a lot of. If you get a lot of Charm Sleeps and pacifisms in play, you could. You want to have an even number of Charm Sleeps and pacifisms, I guess.
Well, I'm hooked on Queen of Ice.
Wait.
What?
I might have actually taken the Scarecrow.
What's the Scarecrow? The 2/4?
Color fixes, and it's an artifact.
I just want eggs as my artifacts. I need to hope I get eggs.
Lock Twain Gargoyle.
Yeah.
Or actually, maybe take True Love's Kiss.
Double white, really?
Probably. Yeah, I think that Beers might be right that we should maybe just not count on playing Doom Foretold.
All right, fair enough.
I don't think we can afford to just give up on Charm Sleep just to make Doom Foretold work. I might have taken the 3/4.
Yeah.
My guy. Wow, Righteousness for the sideboard.
What? Still on the jokes. I mean, there's nothing, right?
Yeah, but like, wouldn't you rather just not take a black card there, so the person to your left is more likely to be black?
I don't even know. I think I'm gonna play black. I think I'm gonna play the Doom Foretold.
But
just so much better. Think about it. It's like instead of having one payoff card for all your eggs, now you have 2 payoff cards. It's like double. It's like twice as likely to just.
You don't have any eggs, and B, you can get additional payoff cards as the draft goes on.
Alright.
Take bake into a pie.
Over Queen of Ice? No.
It
Tempting Witch
could
pretty
be-
good was Doom Foretold if we want to play black.
No, you don't understand how Doom Foretold works.
Oh yeah, it's non-token. Is Baked into a Pie really better than Queen of Ice in our deck?
You might be blue-black and just play like a Dance of the Mance.
And the Doom Foretold blue. Yeah, but I have Clockworks. I guess Queen of Ice probably table anyways. Okay, I guess I'll take another Bake into a Pie.
The Cauldron.
Yeah, Cauldron's pretty good in it. Alright, now I can take my Queen of Ice, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Eyeglass.
Get that spyglass picture. How would that periscope work?
Let's see.
How light's not going to bend around that curve?
You don't know. What did I take here? Just opt?
Would take opt.
God, where are the eggs? New plan says obviously light is a liquid in Magic World. I'm not trying to troll any picks. I'm just being serious here.
You have 2 X spells. That's pretty good.
Careful.
What the hell was all that?
It's compressed air. No big
Just
deal.
blowing compressed air into the microphone?
Yeah. Get Smart says, what if it's an optical fiber? Huh? Andrew, you think you know all about...
Would optical fibers be able to make that degree of curve?
I don't know, man. You think I know anything about that stuff?
I don't know anything about it, but I'm not sure that, like, can fiber optic cable, can you just bend it in, like, tight spirals?
I'm sorry if anyone... I didn't realize that was going to be loud in the mic. Sorry to anyone who had earphones in. Shine Chaser. That's for free flyer if I have everything. Oh man, this is tough. What are we drafting here? Just another Cauldron?
That's another Cauldron?
I
The
mean,
bake into a pie has really made this rough.
Yeah, I made this well, I got artifacts. They're not good, but
Do we win without drawing Dance? Block Twain Gargoyle. We just draw a lot of lands and we kill them with that.
yeah, we got like 0 eggs and 0 wells. I mean, the well's not even that good, but the 0 eggs kind of unreal.
It's not that unreal.
I mean, eggs are not that good in this format.
Well, there's only like only slightly more than one of them gets opened per pack on average. And last draft we first picked one of them out of a pack. They just don't go that late.
Yeah, I guess some of these packs are really bad, so you can take out of them is an egg. Salut Daniel. Oh no, Sauce lost 3 in a row? Jeez.
You go profit of the peak, win condition. I love win conditions.
I take that over outflank or?
You're not going to have enough creatures for outflank to be good, and you already have a ton of bad removal cards.
Jesus Christ. Just a bunch of bombs and a bunch of mediocre cards.
Can we not pretend like we're going to play Fortifying Provisions?
Alright, we need all hell for this deck to come together.
We need like a second Dance of the Mance.
I was gonna say we need a second Doom Foretold and like 6 eggs, but yeah.
I think the chat's probably right. We're not going to play the Knight of the Keep just because you love the Queen of Ice so much. We're not going to be able to get that one out of the deck. We'll have to cut other horrible 3-drops.
But like, if I play Knight of the Keep, then I can play Barrow Witches.
Oh yeah, the Barrel
Kind of
Witches,
insane. Kind of insane was Doom Foretold too. Get back Jousting Dummy.
I thought you were gonna force a Barrel Witches deck.
Or maybe we can
Tournament
splash
Ground.
red too. Yeah, fixes our mana.
Fixing.
Yeah.
Forgotten about that new plan.
I don't get it. What happened? Is it just like a bowling ball or something that hit the city?
Oh, I thought that was supposed to be like a solar eclipse or something.
Oh. Well. Jeez, how much is Rankle worth? I mean, I guess I'm just playing it. It's just good, right? Have you had Rankle yet, or?
Yeah, it's really good. I'm not 100% sure it's better than Bake into a Pie in your deck.
Like 2 ticks. Let's see. I have a lot of bad creatures to sacrifice.
Yeah, all right.
And bad cards to discard, but it's got to be better than Big to a Pie.
Yeah, I'd take it. I'm just...
Yeah, plus I would kind of want to know, right?
I just think it is a lot better if you're more aggressive.
Just Sir Conrad.
Oh, this is next we got to make.
Stuff was kind of dumb. We like struggled and stuff, and now we're getting like bomb, bomb, bomb. Bomb, 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 bomb.
You actually have a ton of stuff with the broom, but I think you should just stick Witching Well.
Oh, I was gonna say Wicked Guardian. Let's see, what does my curve look like?
Fire that Merfolk too. You're not gonna play the 3/2 Merfolk.
Yeah, I just play blue-black. Should I play Witching Well or Wicked Guardian? I have all big tough, like free toughness creatures.
I think I would play Witching Well. I think you might need to play Dance of the Manse in your deck, to be honest. You could still get an egg or maybe a spinning wheel or that banner. Although people seem to love the banner, so maybe you can't get that one.
Of synergy with Secret Keeper? Nope.
I would have already taken Opt.
Just take an Opt, yeah, like that.
I know it's early, but do we want... Oh, I thought that said cow. Like we would pick a bartered cow. I think you should take that owl.
Really?
That or what? Foreboding Fruit?
It's gonna maybe take a 2/1 lifelink.
Okay.
But I could be convinced just because maybe I don't want to have to play all these monitors.
Well, I mean, if you take the owl helps you find the monitors.
Just don't want another free mana card, but I guess it's voting for yeah. I'm gonna take that lifelink, dude. X bit slow.
Smart wants to take the puppet. The puppet is kind of sweet with Dance of the Manse. I may actually exile. Oh, you could have had all the glitters. All the glitters on Rankle really let them know what they're losing to.
Just Paladin, I guess.
What about taking another True Love's Kiss? Like, I know you're not going to start. I mean, you could conceivably just board in white if you played somebody True Love's Kiss was really good against.
Paladin's pretty heinous anyway.
4 or 5 thing, I think.
Not Sanctuary?
Aren't you like, don't you think you're going to come up short on playables?
5 wasn't even good with these games. You kept having, I mean, I guess it was a coincidence, but I guess.
probably you actually shouldn't play Dance of the Manse. The scare. Oh, you could take an actually good card. Yeah, take the counter. We're going to be able to afford Splashing White with the Scarecrow.
Oh, we got the Scarecrow. Dude, that draft was sad. Dance of the Manse and Doom Foretold and not a single egg. Yeah, I don't think we can Splash White, really. It is really a bum. Like, we could play one Plains and I'm not even sure. A bunch of
what about that? What about that? Oh, you could take 2 Scarecrows and you could play it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it. Foretold good in your deck, though, is the question.
Damn.
What if we cut
everything?
What if we played Doom Foretold?
Mm-hmm.
And cut the Swordmaster.
What are we gonna sack to our Doom Foretold, though? They're just gonna have as much stuff to sack as us. You know, these cauldrons, I guess. I don't have enough card advantage for Doom Foretold, I think.
But, like, the sacking's good if you eventually draw the dance.
Yeah, that's true.
Played Doom Foretold, cut the Swordmaster.
Right, if I'm playing Doom Foretold, I'm cutting Charm Slave. I'm not playing these 2 cards in the same deck.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
Now we have like double black, triple blue, and very little fixing. So greedy.
We have 2 Scarecrows.
I'm not sure if you're being serious or not right
now. No, I am being serious. Like, I would not say to do this at all if you hadn't gotten 2 late Scarecrows.
I cut Dinsei Plays then? And some like crappy like probably don't need 16 cauldrons, probably don't need 2 monitors. F combos or dummy. Monitor might be better than dummy.
I think monitor's better than the dummies, but I think the Swordmaster is the worst of them.
Really? Because you can't get it back? Yeah.
I think it's going to be the hardest to cast, and
yeah, that's fair.
Get it back with Dance. I think I would cut one of the Queen of Ices now.
Nah, dude, I'm not cutting Queen of Ice. You're crazy. Stop it, please. Oh, and we have Rankle too. That's a non-bonus pacifism. Can we play Borrow Witches? We have 2 knights, 3 knights. We have a few.
It's Queen of Ice, I mean.
Queen of Ice is not a knight. Now it's a queen. A noble.
Noble wizard and a human? How bad is the mana if this is what we play?
Probably have to play like 2 planes.
You could get away with 1, but
I have to play like
1 or 2.
All right, 881, I guess.
I would say 9.
No, because I have Gadwick.
Yeah, I think you should play 971.
9 blue? Nah, not with all these triple black cards. No,
I don't have any triple black cards.
What?
You don't have any triple black cards.
I mean double black is what I mean. I don't know, man.
Filtering through the Scarecrow to cast Bacon to a Pie isn't that bad. Filtering through the Scarecrow to cast Gadwick is pretty horrible.
Alright. Just play 18 lands too.
But you're not going to be willing to cut one of the Queen of Ices.
Nope, but we can cut
I would definitely
else.
cut a Queen of Ice and just play another land.
Dude, I am not cutting Queen of Ice from this deck. Stop. So good. Cut one of these 2 drops if you want. Or the Cauldron if you want. He's trying to raise you. He said I might cut both Queen of Ices and run 19 lands. You guys...
That would I would prefer it to this build, but I didn't think we could get there.
Queen of God's voice. can I cast spells with this mana base?
Cost your opts. The Jousting Dummy shouldn't be a problem.
Oh man, I think I should run 8 and 8 though.
It's better to run 9/7.
1 planes for 2 white cards. My god.
Got the 2 Scarecrows. The Scarecrows they're what pull it all together. This is going to be a classic mull the Scarecrow deck. Like, if you don't have the Scarecrow, you should just mull.
Alright, I should play 18 lands. I'm gonna cut... not Queen of Ice.
The Jousting Dummy if you're unwilling to cut the Queen of Ices. And add a Swamp.
Who's on the call? Sounds like Reid. Doesn't sound like Reid. Doesn't sound like Paul.
Can you imagine getting Paul to do a Discord
Yeah, I'm sure he does it all
draft
the time.
stream?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
For this many hours?
No.
Alright.
Probably scoop after one of my turn ones, like tanking on turn 1.
Think your deck's capable of getting a turn 5 kill? It is.
I would donate my house for a Reid Soul stream. Well, this can be arranged.
Nice is your house. Bad?
Not bad. What do you think we're going to draw first? A swamp or our second white card?
I think that we're very likely to draw a Queen of Ice.
Oh, okay.
I predict our first draw will be a Queen of Ice, and then for the rest of the game, we'll draw Corridor Monitors and Jousting Dummies.
I'm a man of science, so I'm going to predict we're going to draw a swamp.
It's cheating if you scry into it. You should keep both those, right?
Yeah. Should I play a turn free Gadwick?
I think you should play Queen of Ice, and then depending on what they do, you should either play Gadwick or Crack the Well.
Yeah, I was joking. I'm going to play Gadwick. Oh, I could Crack the Well too. Oh yeah. Like Crack the Well.
Definitely if they're not doing anything.
Yeah, it's nice. You're as cold as ice.
Queen of Ice has been great this game, shutting down the never been beaten before Flutter Fox. Really a dominant Fox. The guy in chat who said that Flutter Fox should always have flying if you built your deck right still here?
What do you think here? Can we grade one more turn?
I
think
we can play Corridor Monitor into the Moonlit Scavenger.
Yeah. Just realized. Oh, I could have attacked first. I'm not attacking first, not great.
I guess you could have attacked if you wanted to. Cauldron kills the double striker queen.
This song kind of sucks.
Yeah,
for the chorus. What did you say, Andrew? Sorry.
One in the chat said Cauldron kills the double striker, queen chumps it, but they're completely disregarding the ability to shut down the Flutter Fox.
That was good beats.
Honestly, like, given that you were planning on just letting that thing hit you this turn anyway, that turn works out fine for you.
Good attack. Monkey trading Queen of Ice for Flutterfox, right? I guess killing the flyer.
I think you're fine with doing this.
I should attack before casting my spells next time.
Think you're gonna win this game with Doom Foretold?
Nope. So you draw free and then you draw free and then you scry?
You should play Gadwick this turn.
Yeah. I have what, 1 up left? 2, 1.
Yeah, wait.
What?
I think you should maybe attack with Queen of Ice and the Moonlit Scavengers first.
Oh, right, yeah. I didn't block the Queen of Ice. Cowards. Oh!
From the ghastly Eyrie, I can see to the ends of the world, and from this vantage point, I declare with utter certainty that this one is in the bag.
Oh, the Scarecrow.
Scarecrow's gonna be what pulls it all together. That one maybe needs to go to the bottom of the deck. Wow, is Magic Online bugged? I thought we scried that one to the bottom. Michael, next turn with the Scarecrow. Do you have 9 lands yet? No, not even close.
You know what'd be a really good draw right now, Andrew?
Crow?
Queen of Ice. Planes? It doesn't do anything. I'm at 7, and they have the 2 free Devil Strike. Gotta assume I'm dead, right? You're at 12?
I don't know that you need to assume you're dead.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
What if you attack with Queen of Ice and Scavengers?
Yeah.
And then play Doom Foretold and Scarecrow.
I mean, I guess. It's not great, but...
Finally get to kill the Flutterfox.
Like Vision? What can I even draw as Vision besides Queen of Ice? I guess I fall too far behind if I don't play Doom Foretold. Alright. Chat.
I think you also just you want to play the Scarecrow because next turn you can play Rankle. You might actually just surprise kill them.
We need to hold here.
You might be in good shape.
Yeah, or I might be dead.
Like they have 3 cards and one of them is the 2/3 Double Striker that doesn't do a ton.
Hold up. I'm busy killing these bitches.
Oh, this is terrible. It was called Hold Please, but I got tricked.
Are you doing soundboard stuff?
Yeah, I was trying to find a signboard. It was 4 hold, but then I got that terrible. And what are we doing? Burn spell, pump spell. Ooh, I like that. I like what I see.
Don't sack the Scarecrow to Doom Foretold.
So I need to play Master Rankle?
No, just because the Scarecrow is what holds it all together.
Oh, of course. You're at 6. None of my cards do anything.
You're just going to sack your 1/4 that doesn't do anything?
Should I Visions, or am I gonna want to dance it's like Rankle plus dance for 2? Or I could Vision.
If you attack with the Scavengers,
Well, it looks like they have nothing, right? So I can.
you're just going to chump with Rankle.
I mean, no. I guess I just take it.
You need to play in a way that they don't just sack like Glass Casket and kill you with the Flyers.
I can just block Rankle on the 1/1 flyer, right? And then if I don't play Dance now, I'm gonna have to start stacking good cards, right? Could start with Dance, I guess, and then Scry? No.
The thing about if you play Dance for 2, you can get the monitor back, so you can have the scavengers to block.
Because wait, if I rank kill and attack with Scavenger and rank kill, if they still read me, they can just jump and then attack for 4 in the air.
I don't even think it's good to like play that aggressively. I think if you get another untap step, you're probably going to win.
So just play Dance of Demands for 2 and rank kill?
Yeah, but I think you should attack with the scavengers first.
Yeah, of course I'm going to attack with Scavenger.
Then I think you should play Dance for 2. And I don't think there's anything you could hit that would change so you didn't play Rankle.
Oh, I'm so dumb. I could have attacked with Rankle and then untapped it was the 1/4.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was pretty bad.
Well, we're bad.
We're really bad. Apparently everyone and their mother called it too. Bit late for all these swamps. You got a Scarecrow now. Alright. Probably win if they don't top deck anyways. Miss Lethal, yeah. Obviously we missed Lethal.
Didn't miss Lethal.
No, but we did miss like them having to chomp. Wow, that was so bad. That was so obvious too. And people said it 10 times in chat. I feel like I always missed like crucial tip from chat when I needed the most. Oh well. We got there somehow.
What do you mean somehow? We got there because we drew the Scarecrow. Obviously the Scarecrow's great.
Seems like Colorum's kind of decent against them. Why would I board out though?
Maybe Unexplained Vision on the draw.
Yeah.
You really want the Wishful Merfolk? I guess it's probably pretty good against them.
Yeah.
Device was dominant that game. It shut down the Flutter Fox and managed a number of attacks.
Queen of Ice is gas.
It's 2x of the double striking 2/3 knight. How do you know that? We saw one that was played twice. Or were there identifying marking? I don't know that you should have kept this hand.
Really?
Like, well, I was thinking your mana's going to be too good. You're not going to have to find the Scarecrow to pull everything together.
Dang. Dang the Scarecrow.
Crow's here to pull it all together.
Always on time. Kind of doing it. Oh. I'll keep it all.
I think that's good.
You do not?
No, I like what you did. I think that's good.
That card's annoying.
Yeah, this is you're gonna have a really good board for Doom Foretold. Oh, if he just kills your Scarecrow here, how bad is your hand? You have to opt in your upkeep.
Yeah, it's gonna say. Maybe they brought in a bunch of True Love Kiss or whatever that card's called. That might be a reason not to grab the Doom Foretold deck.
It's very Godmother here. You're really screwed.
The banner's pretty gross already. Oh.
I think you needed to jump with the corridor monitor even before this, so I would just jump.
Yeah, I guess that was, yeah. And sack witching. Oh!
So like it was pretty.
Lakad mo, Totol! Normally.
I opt or.
Yeah, I think you should opt because. Well, anyway. Oh yeah, that's really good. That you opted there because now you get the cauldron that you can just sack.
Yeah.
It was going to be pretty awkward what to sack next.
What are these nuggets?
Wait, that's vigilance too. Wow, the Scarecrow is just such gas.
You can't even use its activated abilities though.
I know, that is so sick.
Wait, can you use mana abilities? No, you just can't use any abilities.
Dude, we just won.
I don't know. He killed your Scarecrow and now you're screwed.
You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice. Dude, it's the perfect song. It's for Doom Foretold. This song was designed for this deck. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice. Wow, what a beat.
Discard.
Discard?
Yeah, because you're going to get his last card with Doom Foretold, and you can't even cast Dance of the Mance. And not that you probably need it to win.
Dude.
Like, you get his whole hand this way.
I want to discard Dance of the Mance. Come on. Alright. Oh, thank God. Thank God they had a removal spell.
we get their whole hand anyway, and we get to keep the Dance of the Mance.
Sick.
It's almost impossible for us to cast it now that one of our Scarecrows is down.
We have 2 hours. Deck is great.
You're going to set up a really big Dance of the Mance. Or your opponent's just going to die in 2 turns.
Dang.
Wow, your deck is unbeatable.
Yeah, Queen of Ice holding the fort.
The Scarecrow was what brought it all together.
Scarecrow was MVP.
I need to take like a 1-minute break, but I'll come back and I'll watch one last round.
Sure. Now let's see if we want to change our deck real quick. Cut some Scarecrows. Joking. Let's go. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice. Autumn, you willing to sacrifice? Maybe Esper Stacks is good in Standard. If I can win draft matches, if I can win a trophy with this deck, I'll build Esper Stacks and test it again. I would gladly sacrifice. What? See Humph? Oh, and our hand is great. Let's clown. Let's clown this punk. Let's see, what's better first? Witching Well or Up? Probably Up, right? No idea.
I'm witching well, but whatever.
Dude, we got paired against Cheon. Damn. Probably have to keep that.
Oh.
No?
I would have. You got to dig for your Scarecrows. Play your outs.
Yeah, that's pretty greedy. Oh. 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 You're as cold as ice.
Paul probably has been watching the stream, so he knows the mana conditions of the deck.
Dude, despite my
The
horrible
third turn.
top was... Dude, topping Sir Conrad was so heinous, honestly, was Doom Foretold in. Paul's like, wow, pretty sweet mono blue deck. But now I don't get to cast Doom Foretold next turn. I guess that's still fine. I can sack Witching. What is Paul's deck?
You're gonna play Sir Conrad on turn.
Turn 2 Frill, turn 3 nothing?
Just doesn't want to expose any permanents to the Doom Foretold.
That's smart. One step ahead. Jesus Christ. What a bloodbath. Maybe sacking that wasn't even the plan. What should I do here? Just Gadwick?
Oh, I thought you should have played a Plains and Doom Foretold.
Really?
I think so. Because you have the dance and you have so many lands, like you just play the Sir Conrad now. You just want to prevent him from getting a big board in a spot like this with Doom Foretold.
I think I should like not sack the well maybe. And play Doom Foretold. Should I double block here just because I have Dance of Demands? What can he have to really get me?
It's the Barrel Witches card you love.
Which card?
I would double Barrel Witches. I would double block. I don't.
I'm so far ahead.
Like he could have a removal spell, but it wouldn't even really hurt you. Like the only thing that he's likely to have that could increase the size of his creature is the Grimrock Knight.
Yeah, I mean, you could have like free damage too. Like that doesn't even do it. Yeah. Alright, so you want me to play Doom Foretold?
You play Doom Foretold, and then
yeah. All right.
Next case for him, he has a removal spell here. I think if he doesn't, like, he just doesn't do anything. You sack the Servant, and you just play a giant Gadwick, and by the time he actually gets anything on the board, it's just
Exile. Dang.
oh wow.
Bad manner. Bad
No
manner,
way.
Cheon. Cheon's like, what the hell is going on right now? It's gonna do discard. Just rares into rares into like best uncommon into rare into rare into rare into rare. No big deal.
Some mono Scorching Dragonfire deck, kind of annoying.
Oh yeah, it's really annoying. I'm really in big trouble here.
We're in big trouble. What?
I'm sea scooped. Jeez, I wonder why.
You didn't even need the Dance of the Mance. It's terrible.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Oh, Cheon. I should be more respectful to the OG streamer. He said boo in chat. Do I want Wishful Merfolk maybe again on the draw?
Deck is just Scorching Dragonfires and Thrill of Possibility.
All right.
Yes, he had the. I mean, he had I think if you want anything, you want the Cauldron, just because we played 2 of the 4/3s.
Yeah, I like that. I'm not sure I want to cut the vision against him though.
Yeah, I'd maybe cut one of the Queen of Ices.
I knew you were gonna say that. I'm not cutting Queen of Ice. Dude, I am not doing it.
Then cut, I guess, one of the ones.
No, he's got to be aggressive deck, right? No. We need cheap permanents too. I'll just cut vision.
It's a real. It's hard to win when we're so committed to always having 2 Queen of Ices in our deck.
He said, my internet's a little shaky. If I disconnect while you're about to win, it's probably the internet. Wow. Exposed. A real Cheon exposed. Isn't he at work anyways? Friday? Like, no, I guess maybe it's afternoon. Playing Queen of Cups over.
Yep, and because of the Scarecrow.
No, because of the Queen of Ice.
Well, I mean, the Scarecrow allows you to curve into the Queen of Ice on turn 5.
To look at how good the Queen of Ice is going to be again this game. Come on, land! Land.
Shouldn't block if he attacks.
No, I'm not going to block.
Shouldn't say that out loud, though, in case he streams.
Wow.
Stupid Queen of Ice being terrible as usual.
Cheon is just cold as ice. What can I do?
So lucky. It would have been interesting if it had been an island.
Should I kill it now?
No, you should wait.
Really? Wait for what?
There's
5-4-1 haste?
yeah.
There's nothing
Or we could
that
have
pumps
rankle.
toughness. Should kill it before he attacks.
Doesn't matter. There's not like raid or anything in this set.
Sorry?
I don't think there's anything that it is combat only.
Yeah, there's barge in.
Barge in. Oh yeah, you're
Oh. Cheon says, I miss my streams too. He means I miss. Just bake them.
I think so.
Bake him. Well, it's good with scavengers too. Got an artifact now. Federal land, it's probably game. That's game, boys. See how Queen of Ice completely messed up his curve? If I hadn't played it, I would have been in big trouble. Yeah, Scavenger has been pretty unreal this draft. Oh! That's such a good draw.
First attack first.
Oh. Oops. Why does it make a difference?
He might have like Rimrock Knight.
Oh, alright. I just want to tag then. Honestly, he has like a bunch of Dragonfires, Scorching Dragonfires in his deck. I definitely don't want... Yeah, that's fine. I don't care about life total. Am I not going to Lyon? No. Decided to just stay at home and draft a lot. I think it's better use of my time.
The Scarecrow is ready.
You just use Bacon and Pie, right?
I think
Trade my Scarecrow for a red cap and no attacks?
yeah, and then you get to keep Bacon a Pie. That seems better to me.
Yeah, I agree. Playing a bit passive, I think it's fine. He showed 2 of these lightning bolts.
I agree as well.
How much I drafted? Not much, just like draft number 12 maybe. I'm doing pretty poorly. I haven't trophied yet, and I mean my win rate's okay. I 2-1 a lot, but not great. Man, I really want to cast Dance of Demands. But Cheon's not gonna let me. He's gonna disconnect on me. Alright, Bacon to Pie is an instant. Sometimes I forget Bacon to Pie is an instant. I don't know why. I think it's because at first I thought it was a sorcery, so it's kind of seared in my brain as sorcery.
You've never thought it was an interrupt, though, right?
I did not ever think of it.
He's
He's just
now
gonna scoop again. I'm gonna attack him first, so at least I get 4 damage before he scoops. Dude, Gadwick is so dumb. Oh, sure, Gadwick the Wizard. That's a reasonable card. Alright, sorry, Paul. Sorry about this. He said no, please.
Yeah, maybe he can beat Gadwick.
Oh, is he gonna let me cast Dance of Demands? Please. 1, 2, 3, 4. Please let me cast it. Quickly, quickly, quickly before he changes his mind. Can I cast it for more than... Yeah.
You're supposed to be able to. I don't know exactly how it works on Arena or on Magic Online. That was first rate tapping.
He said something. First when I tapped the mana for the... He said no, please. BG. Cheon, you know.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
I guess. Salty Cheon. I would be salty too. I guess is the best.
You can't believe what fell.
Oh well. First picking Dance of Demand, said the PT. Yeah, just need to hope for like little block constructed action.
Just need to hope to get Gadwick and Rankle and be able to cast them.
Yeah, just easy. Sounds kind of... Gavender is so good though. Maybe I should just keep it. What if I get paired against a mill deck? I'll probably never win in a million years.
Like, with this hand, you're never going to win, but you do have cards in your deck that are pretty good against mill.
Yeah, that's true. I'll read the beat down. Thing is, if they just mail my plan, this GG.
What are you talking about? You have the Scarecrow that holds it all together.
Oh, yeah. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice.
Gambling Suit is one of those uncommons that tricked me.
In what way?
That you look at it and you look at it and you're like, oh yeah, this might be good, and you realize, oh, it's just conditionally you're trying to build trained Armadon. Like,
yeah, it's also the toughness doesn't get
Yeah.
bigger. It should gain like 1 toughness for every 3 artifacts you have or something.
they don't print a lot of cards that
That work like that.
you have to use separate formulas to calculate power and toughness.
That'd be gas though. Start introducing fractions and stuff. I'm sure they already have that stuff in whatever the weird sets are.
I think that it would be a good way to fix standard would be to change food so you only gain 2.5 life.
Yeah, that would fix Oko. That's the
And
solution.
it would be an Oko nerf.
Oh man, let's try and win this game. Probably just play Rankle, right? So I can start attacking.
Yeah, I think I like Rankle, attack, sack a creature, and draw a card. And you're gonna have to sacrifice the Queen of Ice, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.